This is not a year for hesitation, for lingering in the shadows of indecision. The cosmic clock ticks differently as we approach 2026, for it is no ordinary spin on the wheel of fortune, no mere turning of a calendar page. June 2026 heralds the majestic return of the fire horse, a rare and potent energetic alignment, a celestial convergence that graces our earthly plane only once every 6 decades. This is the year of Bing Wu, yang fire above, yang fire below, a crucible of pure, undiluted flame. It is fire stacked upon fire, an alchemical forge where the very rhythm of existence is recalibrated. The universe itself demands acceleration. Decisions, once gently whispered in the background, now echo with immediate resonance. Actions respond with electrifying speed, and results manifest sooner, sometimes before the ego feels truly prepared for their arrival. I often illuminate this profound energy by likening fire within fire to a high-voltage current, a conduit of raw, potent force. If one learns to channel this formidable energy with sacred intention and conscious awareness, it transmutes into a beacon of light, an unstoppable momentum, and a wellspring of power. However, to approach it with carelessness, with a lack of respect for its intensity, is to invite a sudden shock, a karmic burn that purifies as it pains. Such is the inherent nature of the Firehorse year. Many souls misinterpret this profound energy. They mistakenly equate it with simple luck, or believe it demands merely harder labor, or a relentless pursuit of speed, outpacing all others. But 2026, under the fiery gaze of Bing Wu, does not reward speed alone, nor does it patiently await your feeling of preparedness. This year is not holding its breath for you to feel ready. It is demanding that you be positioned correctly. Indeed, in this potent cycle, energetic alignment matters infinitely more than sheer, brute force effort. The cosmic direction you choose holds greater weight than the most fervent desire. When the firehorse energy gallops into full stride, those who have consciously placed themselves in the right energetic meridian rise swiftly, almost with an effortless grace, as if buoyed by an invisible hand of destiny. Conversely, those whose energetic stance is misaligned experience profound pressure, an inexplicable exhaustion, and a haze of confusion, no matter the intensity of their struggle. And here is the foundational truth, a sacred decree you must absorb at the very outset. This potent energy is not dispersed with egalitarian uniformity. The Firehorse year does not uplift every soul in the same measure. Its purpose is to amplify what is already aligned with its current and to starkly expose what is not. This fundamental truth explains why, in 2026, some individuals will experience sudden, miraculous breakthroughs, while others will gaze upon their lives and wonder why every facet feels heavier, more resistant than ever before. In the unfolding wisdom of this transmission, you will not only learn the why, but more crucially, you will discover precisely where your own energetic blueprint stands within the roaring current of this year's sacred fire. The core principle, whispered by the ancient geomancers, for the Firehorse year is clear: speed, pressure, and accelerated results. To truly grasp the essence of 2026, you must first comprehend the profound, elemental nature of fire itself. Fire, in the language of the cosmos, represents acceleration, the quickening of time, the rapid unfolding of events. Fire represents pressure, the intense compression of energy that either fortifies or shatters. And fire represents results that arrive with astonishing swiftness, demanding immediate reckoning. In most years, life's energy unfurls with a gentle, patient progression. One plants a seed of intention, nurtures it with consistent effort, and waits for gradual growth, a process slow but often forgiving. I often liken a normal year to planting a tree. A minor misstep usually grants ample time for correction, for realignment, but the fire horse year is an entirely different cosmic beast. 2026 is not a tree. It is a meticulously crafted jet engine, primed for ignition. Once its engine roars to life, it does not decelerate for the tremors of hesitation, the clouds of doubt, or the paralysis of indecision. In this year, the loom of karma spins at an unprecedented velocity. Decisions, once peripheral, now occupy center stage. Choices, once seemingly neutral, now carry immediate, visible, energetic consequence. What you choose, what you decree, what you embody today, begins to visibly shape your destiny with startling rapidity. When your energetic direction is true, when your inner compass aligns with the cosmic current, fire transmutes into potent fuel. Momentum builds with astonishing speed. Opportunities interlock with a natural, almost fated synergy. And results appear with surprising, almost miraculous quickness. Yet, when your direction is askew, when your inner alignment falters, minor missteps feel disproportionately heavy. Poor timing exacts a far greater toll than usual, and avoidance, rather than offering relief, creates compounding consequences. This is the profound reason why so many souls will perceive 2026 as intensely challenging, without fully grasping the underlying cosmic mechanism. It is not punishment, beloved soul. It is radical clarity. The fire horse year mercilessly dissolves the protective buffer between intention and manifestation, between action and outcome. I distill this principle into a simple, undeniable truth. This is a year devoid of grey zones, an era of stark, binary revelation. Alignment is rewarded with breathtaking speed, while misalignment is corrected, or rather, revealed, with equal swiftness. The year is not cruel. It is exquisitely honest, a mirror held to the soul. And once you absorb this profound energetic law, you cease to fear the cleansing fire. Instead, you learn how to masterfully ride its powerful, transformative current. A natural, vital question arises at this juncture. If the fire horse year pulses with such immense power, why does it not elevate every soul with the same grace? Why do some ascend with such swiftness, while others feel pushed, pressured, or utterly burned out? The answer, inscribed in the scrolls of celestial wisdom, is both simple and profoundly significant. It is not because some zodiac signs possess superior intellect, nor because some work with greater diligence, nor because some have already accumulated more earthly treasures. In the sacred science of energetic alignment, fire does not respond to effort alone. Fire responds to position. Every Chinese zodiac sign carries a distinct 5-element signature: wood, fire, earth, metal, or water. In 2026, as fire achieves supreme dominance, only specific elemental structures are inherently capable of receiving this intense fire energy without collapsing under its immense force. Some signs are blessed to absorb it, channeling its intensity. Some are destined to direct it, wielding its power. Some are called to stabilize it, acting as an anchor. And some, alas, are simply overwhelmed by it, their energetic fields unable to cope. This is why, in the fire horse year, the blessings of fortune are not spread evenly across the cosmic tapestry. 6 zodiac signs stand naturally aligned with this potent current, their energetic meridians resonating with the fire horse's frequency. They are not necessarily the strongest signs, nor the richest. They are simply the signs occupying the right energetic position in this precise cosmic cycle. Those divinely favored signs are the tiger, the horse, the dog, the goat, the snake, and the dragon. And here is a timeless truth I continually impress upon my students and fellow seekers. Each of these signs receives and interacts with the fire energy in a uniquely destined way. Some rise through decisive action, some through unwavering stability, some through astute strategy, and some through impeccable timing. Discerning how your specific sign is destined to receive and integrate this. Fire is the master key that determines whether 2026 becomes your year of unprecedented breakthrough or a period of profound resistance. Zodiac number 1. The Tiger. The Wealth Accelerator. Years of birth: 1950, 1962, 1974, 1986, 1998, 2010, 2022. For those fierce souls born under the sign of the Tiger, 2026 is not a year of gentle breezes and quiet contemplation. It is a year of intense activation, a cosmic call to awakening. In the sacred teachings of elemental flow, the tiger inherently embodies the wood element, strong, expansive, reaching for the heavens. The fire horse year, as we know, brings forth dominant fire energy. And when the powerful force of fire meets the inherent strength of wood, a profound alchemical transformation occurs. Fire feeds wood. This is not a destructive relationship, but a dynamic, symbiotic growth relationship. A divinely orchestrated surge. Fire imbues wood with luminous visibility. Fire compels wood to rise faster, to ascend beyond its previous limitations. Fire transmutes the tiger's inner strength, its latent potential, into outward authority, a radiant presence that commands respect. This is precisely why, for the tigers, 2026 becomes a year of undeniable wealth acceleration. Earthly abundance does not arrive subtly. It manifests through leadership, through positions where pivotal decisions are made, through moments where others instinctively look to you for direction, through being unmistakably seen, recognized, and divinely chosen. I often proclaim to tigers, visibility is not an act of ego. In 2026, visibility is income. It is the conduit for your prosperity. Tigers who shrink from the spotlight, who remain hidden in the shadows, will experience deep frustration. Tigers who bravely step forward, who embrace their destined leadership, will be gloriously rewarded. This is the year where your voice carries immense cosmic weight. When you articulate your vision with clarity, people listen. When you act with decisive, inspired action, doors swing open as if by magic. Opportunities arise through leadership roles, entrepreneurial ventures, public-facing positions, and projects where your authority and responsibility converge. Many tigers will witness rapid, exhilarating financial movement. Deals will close with astonishing speed. Promotions will arrive sooner than anticipated, and income will expand quickly, mirroring your rising influence. Yet, here lies a crucial, illuminated warning from the ancient texts. Fire, though benevolent in feeding, moves with blinding speed. Wood, though aspiring, grows upward with an inherent verticality. Without the grounding presence of earth, this rapid ascent, this expansive growth, can become unstable, even precarious. This represents the tiger's primary energetic risk in 2026. Overconfidence, decisions made with excessive haste, momentum, unanchored by structure. When tigers rely solely on their innate courage and speed, money may flow in abundantly, but it can just as swiftly leak out, dissipating like smoke. That is why the anchoring essence of earth energy becomes not merely beneficial, but absolutely essential. Earth gently slows the impetuous pace of fire. Earth robustly stabilizes the upward growth of wood. To truly anchor and accumulate wealth in 2026, tigers must consciously integrate structure into their lives. I recommend simple yet profoundly powerful energetic activations. Embrace earth tone colors in your environment. Deep yellows, comforting beiges, rich, warm browns. Maintain a clear, disciplined work schedule. Establish unambiguous deadlines and prioritize your tasks with unwavering focus. Do not rely solely on raw instinct. Consciously pair your courageous spirit with meticulous, grounded planning. When tigers heed this sacred counsel, fire transforms from a potential wildfire into a powerful, controlled jet engine, propelling you to unprecedented heights. And here is the sentence, etched in starlight, that every tiger should carry in their heart for 2026. For the tiger, visibility is money, but stability is the enduring foundation that allows it to stay. This is your destined year to be seen, to shine. But it is equally your year to construct foundations strong enough to hold the immense blessings that are destined to arrive. Zodiac number 2, the horse. Year owner. Destiny's test. Ben Ming year. Power under the cosmic spotlight. Years of birth. 1954, 1966, 1978, 1990, 2002, 2014, 2026. For those spirited souls born under the sign of the horse, 2026 is far more than just another year. It is your sacred Ben Ming year, a profound period of karmic reckoning and destined exposure. To be the year owner, in the esoteric wisdom of the ancients, does not confer automatic protection. Rather, it signifies an intense, pervasive exposure. When you hold the reins of the year, you stand directly under the cosmic spotlight, illuminated for all to see. Every aspect of your existence becomes brighter, more intensified. Opportunities gallop into your path faster than ever before. Results manifest sooner, demanding immediate attention. But with this amplified visibility, so too come the consequences, magnified and illuminated. The fire horse year acts as a supreme amplifier for the horse's natural inherent energy, speed, magnetic charisma, and bold, audacious movement. This is precisely why many horses will experience sudden, breathtaking breakthroughs in 2026. Promotions will arrive with astonishing velocity. Money will flow rapidly, almost magically. Unexpected chances, seemingly out of nowhere, will appear without warning. You may feel as if the very fabric of your life accelerates overnight, a dizzying ascent. But, my dear horse, this is also where the subtlest dangers reside. Fire, though it gives generously, tests immediately, discerning the true mastery of your spirit. Fast money often tempts impulsive decisions, enticing you to leap before truly looking. Confident momentum can subtly slide into emotionally reactive behaviors, displacing thoughtful reflection. I offer a clear, unambiguous warning to all horses. Fire bestows everything upon you, and then, with equal swiftness, reclaims it if you lose control, if you allow emotion to usurp wisdom. This year is not about pushing harder. It is about profound self-mastery, about inner alchemy. Horses do not falter due to a lack of innate ability. They stumble when they move too fast, too impulsively, without anchoring their powerful, fiery energy. That is why two elemental forces are absolutely essential for you in 2026. First, metal. Metal, in its divine essence, controls and refines fire. It instills discipline, establishes clear boundaries, and brings crystalline clarity to thought. This translates into setting firm rules, establishing personal limits, and making clear, unemotional financial decisions. Earth, the ultimate anchor, holds money, allowing it to accumulate and stabilize. Without the grounding influence of earth, wealth, though it may flow in, will just as quickly flow straight out, leaving your coffers empty. My practical, esoteric advice for horses is simple yet exquisitely precise. Avoid an excess of the color red in your sleeping sanctuary. Too much fire energy in the bedroom prevents true rest and clouds clear thinking. Instead, employ warm, soft lighting, eschewing harsh, bright illumination. Brightness ignites. Fire, warm light soothes and calms it, allowing for true introspection. Slow down the energetic pulse of your private space so that your public life can move safely, powerfully, and with divine purpose. And remember this potent sentence, inscribed in the ether: the horse wins in 2026 only when it can master itself, when it can truly ride its own power. This is not a year of cosmic punishment. It is a year of profound, transformative testing. If you master your emotions, discipline your inherent speed, and anchor your newfound abundance wisely, the Fire Horse year can elevate you higher than many previous years combined. But if you allow fire to lead you, instead of consciously guiding it, that same powerful energy will impart harsh, but ultimately wise, lessons. This year poses one singular, profound question to every horse. Can you ride the wild, untamed power without being consumed by its flame? Zodiac number 3. The dog. Protected by karma, rich through trust, slow blessings, lasting wealth. Years of birth: 1958, 1970, 1982, 1994, 2006, 2018. For those loyal, steadfast souls born under the sign of the dog, 2026 does not herald loud, dramatic miracles or sudden, blinding flashes of fortune. Instead, it bestows something infinitely rarer and more precious: divine protection, a karmic shield. In the sacred geometry of the elements, the dog belongs to the earth element, solid, reliable, a grounding force. Earth does not contend with fire. Rather, earth, in its profound wisdom, regulates fire, absorbing its intensity and channeling its heat. This is precisely why, in the blazing Fire Horse year, the dog is naturally shielded from the chaos and frenetic energy that may engulf others. While other signs may feel rushed, unduly pressured, or emotionally destabilized by the intense currents, the dog will experience what I call heaven protection luck, a quiet, almost imperceptible hand of divine support. This is not dramatic, showy luck. It is a gentle, pervasive assistance that weaves itself into the fabric of your days. Doors will open precisely at the right moment, as if by invisible guidance. Risks will soften and dissolve before they fully manifest as disasters. Individuals who harbor ill intent will find their influence mysteriously dissipating, often without any direct confrontation on your part. The dog's fortune in 2026 arrives slowly, steadily, like a deep wellspring. But it remains, anchored in the bedrock of integrity. Money does not manifest through risky speculation or tempting shortcuts. It arrives through the unwavering strength of your reputation, through the profound trust you have meticulously built over time, through responsibilities handled with unwavering integrity, and through the multitude of people who rely upon you and reward you for your consistent, ethical presence. This is why the dog's wealth pattern in 2026 is distinct. It is not explosive or volatile, but it is extraordinarily stable, resilient, almost impervious to loss. The dog, in this cycle, does not become rich quickly, but it becomes immensely difficult for the dog to fall into poverty. Career-wise, dogs will thrive in roles where ethics and steadfastness are valued above mere speed. Positions in management and leadership where your grounded wisdom is sought, advisory and consulting roles where your counsel is trusted, fields such as law, compliance, security, education, mentoring, and spiritual guidance. Anywhere that unwavering trust is the true currency, the dog will rise naturally and gracefully in 2026. However, an important warning echoes from the cosmic archives. Firehorse years generate a multitude of shiny, enticing opportunities. Promises of quick profits, aggressive investments, and high-risk ventures. These are not aligned with the dog's sacred path. When dogs chase speculation, when they abandon their inherent caution for the allure of fast money, they consciously step out of their sphere of divine protection. My counsel to dogs is crystal clear. Do not engage in fast money games. Do not compare your steady, deliberate pace to the frenetic dash of others. Your profound luck is built upon an unshakable foundation, not upon fleeting excitement or speculative gambles. From a sacred energetic perspective, your earth element must be consciously strengthened. Favorable directions for the dog in 2026 are the southwest and northeast. These auspicious sectors will stabilize your earth energy and facilitate the steady accumulation of wealth. Incorporate natural materials into your environment, such as ceramic, stone, or clay. Choose calming, nurturing colors, soft beige, warm sand tones, or grounding earth hues. Avoid overly aggressive decor, sharp contrasts, or chaotic environments. The dog thrives in spaces that evoke a sense of safety, tranquility, and deep groundedness. And remember this profound truth: the dog does not rise by force or aggression. It rises because it is deeply, universally trusted. In a year where fire exposes everything, where all is brought into the light, integrity becomes your ultimate shield, your supreme protection. And for the dog, that quiet, unwavering protection quietly transmutes into a legacy of lasting, unshakable wealth. Zodiac number 4, the goat. Quietly rich, rising through alignment, winning without competing. Years of birth: 1955, 1967, 1979, 1991, 2003, 2015. For those gentle, intuitive souls born under the sign of the goat, 2026 is not a year of clamor or external fanfare. It is a profound year of quiet, exquisite alignment, a subtle dance with destiny. In the esoteric wisdom of the elements, the goat embodies yin earth energy. Gentle, receptive, deeply intuitive, a fertile ground for inner wisdom. When this receptive yin earth encounters the intense blazing yang fire of the horse year, something truly rare and magical occurs. This unique elemental combination generates what I describe as hidden heaven luck, a celestial blessing that cannot be forced or aggressively pursued. It is a luck that blossoms open when you are consciously standing in the correct energetic position, attuned to the subtle vibrations of the cosmos. While others frantically rush forward, push harder, and exhaust themselves attempting to control the unyielding fire, the goat moves with a distinct, flowing grace. You do not engage in battle with the fire. Instead, you flow effortlessly beside it, allowing its current to carry you. And because of this profound energetic wisdom, life itself begins to subtly arrange itself in your favor, almost as if by divine orchestration. For the goat, money in 2026 does not manifest through aggressive competition or overt struggle. It arrives through the intrinsic value you offer, through creative expression, through your profound emotional intelligence, your spiritual insights, your capacity for healing, teaching, guiding, designing, or inspired writing. Many goats will discover, to their delight, that a talent they once considered a mere hobby or side passion suddenly blossoms into a financially viable, deeply rewarding calling. People will naturally seek out what you inherently offer, not because of aggressive marketing, but because the cosmic timing is impeccably right, and your gentle energy perfectly matches the resonant frequency of the year. Another key blessing that beautifully unfolds for the goat in 2026 is nobleman luck. The serendipitous appearance of helpful individuals precisely at the opportune moment. Mentors, steadfast supporters, and influential decision-makers will quietly open doors, often without you even realizing the profound significance of these connections until much later. This is why humility and profound gratitude become not just virtues, but powerful energetic anchors for you this year. However, a serious, illuminating warning must be heeded. The goat's greatest energetic vulnerability in 2026 is self-undervaluation. Because of your gentle nature, your inherent gratitude, and your profound sensitivity, you may unconsciously accept less than your true worth. When heaven sends you support, when divine abundance flows, you must be courageously willing to receive it. Do not diminish your intrinsic value or shrink your aspirations to make others feel more comfortable. Do not price your sacred work from a place of fear or self-doubt. Alignment for the goat does not equate to passivity. It means recognizing and honoring your profound worth without resorting to aggression. From an energetic perspective, the goat thrives when wood energy is consciously activated. Favorable directions for you in 2026 are the east and southeast. These sectors nourish growth, creativity, and harmonious flow. Integrate green plants into your living and working spaces. Allow natural light to flood your environment, and use soft, gentle illumination. Avoid harsh lighting and chaotic, discordant environments. The goat prospers most exquisitely in calm, nurturing spaces where intuition can breathe and flourish. And remember this profound sentence: the goat does not need to compete. When aligned with its true nature, fortune opens its doors autonomously. In a year driven by the intense energy of fire, the goat wins not through speed, but by being precisely where it is divinely meant to be, radiating its inherent, gentle power. Zodiac number 5, the snake, when intelligence turns into wealth, winning through timing, not speed. Years of birth: 1953, 1965, 1977, 1989, 2001, 2013. For those enigmatic, perceptive souls born under the sign of the snake, 2026 will feel strangely, profoundly familiar. In the ancient wisdom of the elements, the snake embodies yin fire, subtle, controlled, precise, an inner flame of profound insight. The firehorse year, as we know, is dominated by yang fire, strong, visible, and swift, an outward blaze. When the nuanced dance of yin fire meets the powerful surge of yang fire, there is no inherent conflict. Instead, there is a profound resonance, a harmonious chord struck between two facets of the same elemental force. This is precisely why the snake does not merely survive in 2026. You will instinctively understand and thrive within the fire's domain. While others may feel overwhelmed by the relentless speed and intense pressure, the snake will experience an unprecedented clarity of perception. Your greatest advantage this year is not brute force effort. It is your unparalleled perception, your innate foresight. You discern patterns before they fully crystallize. You sense where the currents of abundance will flow before others even perceive their existence. I often describe the snake's strategic genius thus: the snake does not frantically chase wealth. It masterfully positions itself precisely where wealth is destined to pass. In 2026, this strategic insight becomes your ultimate superpower. Abundance for the snake will manifest through astute strategy, meticulous financial planning, insightful consulting and advisory roles, technology and data-driven fields, skillful negotiation, in-depth research, and elegant system design. Anywhere that profound foresight and intellectual acuity are valued more than raw force, the snake will flourish. This is not a year for physical exhaustion or relentless toil. It is a year for mental clarity, for precise intellectual engagement. However, with this profound advantage comes an important whispered warning. Firehorse years amplify visibility. Your successes will naturally attract attention, and attention, alas, can sometimes attract unwanted competition or the subtle energy of envy. The snake must, therefore, vigilantly protect its strategic insights, its unfolding plans. I am very explicit. Do not prematurely announce your plans while they are still fragile, still forming in the ether. This is not secrecy born of fear. It is a sacred discipline, a protective wisdom. Speak less, move quietly, with stealth and grace. Allow your results to speak for themselves only when they are already secure, fully manifested in the physical realm. When snakes reveal too much too early, the subtle energy of envy can interfere, and your momentum can mysteriously leak away. From a sacred energetic perspective, the snake must gently release any excess fire, any tendency towards internal overdrive. The elemental force that will support you most profoundly in 2026 is metal. Metal refines fire. It sharpens thinking, preventing impulsive, emotionally driven decisions. Use metal lightly, not aggressively, in your environment. Avoid overstimulation. Too much noise, too much sensory input can weaken your strategic clarity. Financially, the snake wins not by rushing, not by blindly copying others, not by reacting emotionally to market fluctuations. You win by patiently waiting until the cosmic timing impeccably locks into place, revealing the optimal moment for your decisive move. And remember this profound sentence: the snake does not win because it is fast. It wins because it moves at exactly the right moment, with perfect, strategic precision. In the Firehorse year, headlong speed can burn many, but the snake's wisdom, when perfectly paired with profound patience, transmutes fire into lasting, unshakable wealth. Zodiac number 6, the dragon. The mandate of expansion. When destiny demands, you grow. Years of birth: 1952, 1964, 1976, 1988, 2000, 2012. For those majestic, powerful souls born under the sign of the dragon, 2026 is not merely a suggestion. It is a profound command, a celestial decree. In the ancient texts, the dragon symbolizes ultimate power, undeniable authority, and yang earth, earth that rises, earth that leads, earth that inherently shapes landscapes and destinies. When the Firehorse year thunders into being, fire does not challenge the dragon. Rather, fire powerfully activates it, igniting its latent potential. This catalytic interaction creates what I define as the mandate of expansion, a destined period when the universe itself no longer permits you to remain small, to play it safe. Your grandest plans will accelerate with unprecedented speed. Opportunities will multiply around you as if by magic. People will instinctively begin to look to you for direction, for leadership, sometimes even before you feel entirely ready for such a monumental calling. This is precisely why many dragons will experience sudden, breathtaking career leaps in 2026. Promotions will bypass conventional levels, vaulting you upwards. Your sphere of influence will expand far beyond previous limits, touching lives and shaping realities you never imagined. Your voice will carry immense weight in rooms where it was once politely, perhaps ignored. But, dear dragon, this year is not solely about personal ambition or the accumulation of individual power. It is profoundly about legacy, about what you build that endures beyond fleeting successes. The dragon is being called upon, by destiny itself, to construct something of lasting significance, something that transcends quick wins. Businesses will scale to unprecedented heights. Organizations under your guidance will experience exponential growth. Projects under your care will gain immense reach and profound responsibility. I often remind dragons, fire gives you altitude, but earth ultimately determines whether the mountain you build stands the test of time. And here lies the dragon's central, profound challenge. When momentum is strong, when success flows abundantly, the desire to control every detail, the temptation to move with excessive speed, the unspoken belief that rest is a weakness, these pitfalls can lead to devastating burnout. Firehorse years do not forgive exhaustion. They mercilessly expose it, demanding a re-evaluation of your internal compass. That is why profound grounding becomes not just important, but absolutely essential for you, my powerful dragon. You must consciously, regularly return to the earth, to your roots. From a sacred energetic perspective, the most critical area for dragons in 2026 is the physical center of your space, the heart of your home or office. The center represents balance, responsibility, and containment, the core of your energetic being. Keep this area meticulously clean, open, and stable. Utilize grounding earth materials here: solid stone, natural ceramic, neutral, anchoring tones. Avoid clutter in the center of your home or office at all costs. A blocked or chaotic center creates scattered authority, dissipating your formidable power. Emotionally, the dragon must lead with profound wisdom, not with sheer dominance or force. Your power in 2026 is exponentially amplified. Thus, how you choose to wield it, how you engage with others, will be profoundly remembered and have far-reaching karmic consequences. When dragons consciously elevate and empower others, support for your vision multiplies exponentially. When dragons act from ego, subtle resistance will quietly, powerfully form, undermining your grandest intentions. This year does not merely ask whether you can be powerful. It asks whether you can be truly responsible with that immense power. And remember this profound sentence: the dragon is not only allowed to become rich, the dragon is deeply, divinely entrusted with immense responsibility. In 2026, destiny does not merely open doors for you. It watches intently what you build once you courageously walk through them. The firehorse pushes you upward, to new altitudes. Earth asks you to build wisely, with foresight and integrity. This is not a year to shrink from your destiny. It is a year to rise with crystalline clarity, profound humility, and an unwavering sacred purpose. Alignment is greater than luck. As we arrive at the culmination of this profound energetic journey, one truth, illuminated by the celestial fires, must be indelibly etched into your consciousness. The Firehorse year of 2026 is not a gentle, meandering current. It does not move slowly, patiently awaiting your convenience. And it certainly does not offer sanctuary for hesitation or indecision. Yet, it is an exquisitely fair year. Fire, in its divine impartiality, does not judge who you were yesterday, nor does it concern itself with your past missteps. It responds only and unequivocally to where you are standing now, to your current energetic alignment. This year does not lavish its rewards upon the loudest voices, nor upon the most intrinsically talented, nor upon those who work the hardest out of fear or desperation. It rewards profound, conscious alignment. Throughout this transmission of ancient wisdom, you have observed how the 6 chosen zodiac signs occupy distinct energetic positions within the powerful firehorse current. Some are destined to rise through courageous leadership, some through unwavering stability, some through quiet, intuitive alignment, some through strategic brilliance, and some through expansive responsibility and profound growth. Diverse paths, yes, but unified by one immutable sacred principle. The cosmic currents do not arbitrarily choose the most outwardly capable person. Rather, the forces of destiny subtly, yet powerfully, choose the soul who is consciously moving with the current, resonating with its true flow. When you stubbornly move against the cleansing fire, life feels relentlessly heavy, a constant uphill battle. But when you surrender to its flow, when you consciously move with its current, even as responsibility expands, effort feels lighter, more graceful, infused with an almost magical ease. This is precisely why 2026 will feel so intensely challenging for many souls. They are pushing without clear direction, running without true alignment, frantically chasing speed instead of consciously securing their optimal energetic position. But the firehorse, in its grand, transformative essence, is not here to punish. It is here to profoundly reveal. It reveals precisely where your energy flows cleanly, unhindered. It reveals where precious energy is leaking, dissipating into the ether. It reveals which of your decisions are rooted in crystalline clarity and which are driven by the shadowy grip of fear. If your unique zodiac sign was among the 6 we have discussed, this year brings not only immense opportunity, but also profound, sacred responsibility. Luck, indeed, opens doors, but the amplified power of the firehorse year will rigorously test your character, your inner fortitude. If your sign was not explicitly mentioned, do not for a moment feel excluded from this cosmic dance. As the revered Master Yip sagely reminds us, no year is ever truly closed to someone who is awake, someone who is consciously aware. Awareness itself changes your energetic position. Conscious intention changes your destined direction. Disciplined action transforms your ultimate outcome. A person who deeply understands the year's inherent energy will often dramatically outperform someone who relies solely on blind luck or passive waiting. So, as you stand poised at the threshold of 2026, I implore you to ask yourself these questions, slowly, with profound honesty, allowing your intuition to guide you. Where in my life am I pushing against the natural flow? Where am I stubbornly resisting the inevitable currents of change? What part of my being is truly ready to move, to embrace its destiny, but is still waiting for external permission for an illusory sign? What facet of my life most desperately needs conscious alignment, rather than merely more strenuous effort? For the firehorse, in its relentless gallop, does not slow down for regret or past mistakes. It responds instantly and powerfully to conscious, correct movement, even the smallest, most subtle shift in your energetic stance. Let this be the year you finally cease waiting to feel ready. Let it be the year you resolutely stop standing in the wrong energetic place. Let it be the year you bravely choose crystalline clarity over the deceptive comfort of the familiar. Before you depart, I invite you to anchor this potent firehorse energy deeply within your being, with sacred intention. In the comments below, please share your Chinese zodiac sign. Tell us which beautiful country you are watching from, connecting our collective energy across the globe. And if your heart feels called, share one golden memory from your life, a luminous moment when everything magically aligned. when you felt utterly in flow. Your story may serve as a powerful beacon, reminding another soul that such alignment is not only possible, but destined for them too. If this profound teaching resonated deeply within you, please like this video, share it with someone who is seeking guidance and clarity, and subscribe to this channel for more illuminating wisdom, precise timing insights, and grounded spiritual guidance. And finally, hold this powerful affirmation close to your heart as you bravely enter the Firehorse year. I move with the right timing, the right direction, and the right heart. When alignment leads, the fire does not burn. It illuminates my destined path.